Everywhere people go, they want refreshment. At home, on the road, at the ball game, or wherever. Not only at play, but also at work, on the job. So often, that's where you want refreshment most, and enjoy it most. Especially quality refreshment. Refreshment you can trust, like you trust the product you make on your job. A quality product made with the best of materials, with experience and care. Here's refreshment you can enjoy quickly and conveniently, and a place to put the bottle when you're through. Yes, sir, refreshment is on the job, side by side with the people on the production line. In plants large and small, in factories and mills, in warehouses, drafting rooms and offices, a bottle of ice-cold Coca-Cola when you're thirsty or a little tired. You know how it is. You just seem to get along better with your work when you're fresh and refreshed through the day. And now, on every kind of job, Coca-Cola is being made available for your enjoyment. A lot of thought went into placing the vending machines in the right spots. Spots as close as possible to you, so you won't have to walk clear across the plant for a little quick refreshment. Top management was in on it. And the foreman, too. No one knows his shop and what is required to run it right better than the foreman. So when that big red cooler shows up on your job, you know it isn't being put in that particular spot just by chance. It's the handiest spot, the closest and most convenient. These big coolers will hold plenty of Coke, too. They are designed and built especially for mills, plants, offices, places like the one you work in, where there are lots of people. They're automatic, of course, and easy to operate. Just drop in a coin, and out comes a bottle of Coke. Keeping the coin cooler filled is the job of the route salesman. He makes it his business to see to it that there is always enough on hand in every cooler to meet the demand. And he likes to get first-hand information on whether or not everyone is getting refreshment just right, ice cold. And this fella is plenty particular on that subject. he'll settle for nothing less than well, call it the ice-cold zone, which for the record is between 33 and 38 degrees. Every step he follows in loading and servicing the coolers is made with one aim, and that is to make sure you get ice-cold refreshment when you want it, the way you want it. He carries a pocket full of nickels, so he can make change for anyone who needs it. And you'll notice he won't leave until that cooler of yours is clean, inside and out. It's part of the job of good housekeeping. He knows the importance of orderliness around a place like yours. For one thing, he knows, the same as you do, that cleaning up, putting things away, keeping things where they belong, makes safety sense, as well as a more pleasant place to work. So, let's put them back in the rack, Mac. Please, that is. The convenience and pleasure of having ice-cold refreshment at work is for all the folks on the job. Thank you. And it's part of everybody's job to protect that convenience for themselves and all the others who enjoy it by putting the bottles back in the rack. Do your part. Put empties in the rack. Safety first. It's just a reminder, in case anyone should forget that empties belong in the racks. And the racks themselves, they're always located at the coolers and elsewhere in handy places. By keeping things straight, we'll keep refreshment on the job. It's keeping everything in its place that counts for a safer place to work. And everyone in the plant realizes the safety value of alertness on the job. For the men who work with molten metal, for the men in the foundries and mills, here's real refreshment for people whose jobs require alertness. And what job doesn't? The men of the machine shop, too, where precision is needed to the thousandth of an inch. Enjoy refreshment on the job. It's a relaxing experience. So, whether your job is at the controls, in the office, or on the production line, in the yards or in the warehouse, no matter what the job, everybody, in every circumstance, everywhere, enjoys refreshment on the job, just as you do, because you're more alert, because you think and act and work with an eye to safety and precision when you're refreshed through the day. It's the route salesman's job to see you are always supplied with ice-cold Coke. He will do his part, but he'll need help from you to keep refreshment on the job.